Guys, we're gonna be late. Yeah, yeah. These are so good.
No selfie.
Okay, let's go.
I love when
Sorry, we didn't bring enough for everyone.
The best moments in life are the ones we share with family and friends. The adventures we can't wait to experience, and the ones we can't help but document. Hi, I'm Kaylee.
I'm Paloma.
Hello, I'm Jacob.
And I'm Austin. We're Agency 424, here to show you that there's more than meets the eye. Hot dogs have always been a social staple, but they've also been a subject of mystery. Consumers see them as unhealthy, basic, and made of unmentionables. But we know that these rumors only exist because consumers are unaware of the best that lies inside.
Wiener Schnitzel will lead the charge in changing these misconceptions. And with the help of our target audience's tech-savvy nature, these rumors will become a thing of the past. Social influence has the ability to change the way we see, hear, and experience the world around us. We will use this influence to our advantage by creating fun, experiential, and eye-opening executions guaranteed to be shared on social media.
We gained insight from 8 original research projects, including taste tests, an experiment, and a real-time social media analysis. Research supported what we already knew, that people really don't know what goes into a hot dog. And this is creating negative perceptions for the product and a lack of brand affinity for Wiener Schnitzel. We found that 40% of our target audience was unsure whether hot dogs were made of quality cuts or leftover remnants.
Additionally, hot dogs weren't a top-of-mind food among the target audience, who preferred a chicken sandwich or a burger over the classic dog. In a series of taste tests, we saw that participants had very neutral responses when asked what they thought about hot dogs. It became evident that the hot dog wasn't something people craved. It was simply a food that existed. As one participant stated, "If it's there, I'll eat it." This led to our first key insight. Consumers are unsure about the ingredients and neutral towards the hot dog as a whole. So if people ultimately didn't know what went inside a hot dog, what made their views negative instead of positive?
During our focus groups, if one individual started to speak negatively about the hot dog and Wiener Schnitzel, the entire group started to do the same, even though they ate all of the samples. Was this because people really didn't like hot dogs? Or was it because one vocal participant had the power to influence everyone's opinions?
As an experiment, we placed a target audience member in our next focus group. The questions were the same, but our plant only spoke positively about the product. In doing so, those who were once neutral hopped on the bandwagon, stating only positive opinions about hot dogs. This led to the key insight, grounded in a deep human truth that would drive our campaign. Social influence is everything.
So what does this mean? The neutral mindset of our target audience proves that Wiener Schnitzel is not fighting an uphill battle to change negative perceptions. Rather, this is an advantage. By incorporating social influence, we will flip this neutral mindset to positive. We took the Wiener Schnitzel Trendmaker profile and dug a little deeper. Our primary research showed that specifying a subset within the Trendmaker audience would be the most effective in maximizing impressions. This subset acts as a funnel to other audiences, especially connectors.
We call this group the Trendfluencers, individuals who use their posting power for good. The first to share and document their adventures, creating serious follower FOMO. Trendfluencers don't all look or act alike, but they share certain psychographic traits. These are the individuals within the Trendmaker audience who hold an innate ability for creating and spreading messages. They are, above all, social influencers. Everyone values their recommendations for food, music, and fun.
They're also experience seekers and storytellers. They know that only the boring get bored, and they use social media as an outlet for documenting new experiences and sharing adventures. Trendfluencers have the power to both elevate the image of a hot dog and increase brand affinity, making them the best target audience for this campaign.
Being open to new experiences that you can share with your friends, family, and community is pretty great. You might attend these fun outings and be possessed to take a quirky selfie with your squad. But what's missing from this equation? What would make it the best? The answer? A full stomach of hot dogs. With the quality cuts of meat, spices, and steamy bun, the hot dog is simply the best. Introducing the Best in the Bun campaign.
The Best in the Bun campaign will elevate the image of the hot dog by attracting trendfluencers with playful and transparent executions. These will emphasize the quality ingredients inside, and all executions will showcase the best in the bun's fresh color palette.
When research compared Trendfluencer and Wienerschnitzel values, we found that both emphasize openness and community. We will utilize these core values as the foundation for all of our executions to effectively unite the consumer and the product.
The Best in the Bun campaign will tackle all misconceptions by emphasizing openness to show trendfluencers that there's nothing but the best in the bun. Our messaging will educate trendfluencers in a fun, non-traditional way. All media and social and promotional executions will highlight the fresh ingredients inside the hot dog. Trendfluencers value food transparency, and if the product is something they enjoy, they won't hesitate to spread the truth on social media.
During the final 4 months of the campaign, Agency 424 will continue to grow product affinity while building a strong brand community within the target market. We call this our brand boost. We will use a series of eye-opening social executions to bring new wiener lovers to the #1 hot dog chain in the world, showing trendfluencers that Wienerschnitzel is a brand made to be enjoyed with your friends, family, and community.
We chose the following spot markets based on trendfluencer population, Wienerschnitzel presence, and distinct psychographics using Simmons Market Research. These top psychographics included things like food and music discovery and diverse communities.
All executions will be centralized in areas that do and do not have Wienerschnitzel. In doing so, we will change the entire nation's perceptions on hot dogs. During brand boosted months, we will focus on reaching markets with multiple Wienerschnitzels. This is to ensure that the brand can personally interact with trendfluencers and bring new frank followers to our storefronts.
With social influence as the driving force of our campaign, we chose the top social media platforms Trendfluencers use as the basis for our executions. All media promotions are meant to be shared on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter to create buzz and maximize our impressions throughout the entire campaign. Additionally, we will recruit trusted trendfluencers in each spot market to become brand ambassadors, partnering with them to help spread our campaign message.
Fun static displays and stop-motion videos like this will also generate buzz. When the fresh ingredients combine, it's sure to be a hot dog time. Our platforms will display fresh food photography and playful gifts that trendfluencers will want to share with their friends. This content will be adapted to Instagram and Facebook in the form of domain ads and captioned video posts. And all of our experiential and branded events will be promoted through the popular media platform Thrillist.
We will allow trendfluencers to get a taste of Wienerschnitzel's brand personality on Twitter by putting the delicious one in charge of the account. TDO is sure to start a frank frenzy on social media and allow followers to organically interact with the product when he tweets playful and captivating content.
My favorite one is, hot dogs are basic? Yeah, they're a basic fundamental of human existence.
I retweet this. Hamburger? Never heard of her. She sounds stupid.
All social platforms will serve as a call to action to our landing page, which will measure conversions and keep track of engagement within the target market. Here, visitors can engage with the Best in the Bun videos, download the Wienerschnitzel app, and learn fresh hot dog facts.
Ooh, this one's funny. Turkey, pork, and beef walk into a bun. Beef says, "Fancy meeting you here." Did you know Franks have a combination of 3 meats to create a juicy, flavorful, and spicy dog?
We will also take advantage of Google AdWords and banner ads, like these, which upon click-through will also lead the viewer to our landing page.
The Wienerschnitzel app will have nutrition facts and games like Pocket Dogs, which will allow users to virtually collect hot dog ingredients in exchange for real discounts at Wienerschnitzel. Additionally, Dogs After Dark will promote Wienerschnitzel as a late-night meal. something research proved to be a success. This in-app promotion gives consumers PM points anytime they purchase a hot dog after 8 p.m. When users collect 15 points, they will receive a free Uber ride. We want to ensure that consumers get a good meal, a good deal, and a safe ride home.
Television is the biggest influence for trendfluencers. Our playful spots are sure to resolve the popular hot dog misconceptions and spark positive conversation on social media. This first execution is meant to give voice to those who are misunderstood. Let's take a look.
We are often mistaken, misjudged, misunderstood, forsaken, but if one were to look inside, they see things in a different light. One taste of the truth, then crave another bite. There is more than meets the eye, fresh beef, turkey, pork, and savory spices inside. Perhaps we're searching for flavorful fun, but the best is in the bun. So fellow poets, pick up your utensils, and I'll see you in the utensil. Wiener Schnitzel, the best.
This next spot will show hot dogs as a worthy food choice for trendfluencers. With the quality ingredients, endless toppings, and steamy bun, the hot dog is a bite worth fighting for.
I could just eat you right up.
Buddy,
Who needs a sandwich when I have you?
I've got some treats for you.
Who's made from 100% turkey, beef, and pork?
Who has the cutest little buns? You do. Ooh, come on, girl.
That's mine. It's mine.
Wiener Schnitzel, the best.
Hulu and YouTube are big hubs for our target audience. The previous spots, along with the one we are about to show you, can be interchanged between TV and the two digital platforms.
Did you see it today? No, I haven't. You haven't seen this one. Wait, he just walked in. Over there. Yeah, you won't see one better than that.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can. What's that one?
You mean this? It's Wiener Schnitzel. It's the best.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's the best one I've ever seen.
Our agency noticed a peak Hispanic population within our target audience in spot markets. Spanish television and radio allow these trendfluencers to connect with their culture, and Univision is the best platform to reach them with. Let's listen to our Spanish radio spot.
Cada vez que me da hambre.
Sam, ¿qué estás cantando? Eso no es la verdad.
Bidi bun bun,
Bitty bitty bun bun.
bidi bidi bun bun. Wiener Schnitzel, lo mejor está dentro.
To drive our message further, we will use eye-catching print ads in GQ, Bon Appetit, and Traveler to show the hot dog in the best light.
In honor of the 2020 Olympics, ads will feature our gold medalist, the hot dog. This one reads, "Winner, winner, wiener dinner. Want to know how the wiener won? Follow us on Instagram."
Now, let's talk about some promotional events. We want to kick off our campaign with an exciting Labor Day promotion, a giant hot dog themed food fight in all spot markets. Participants will receive a Wiener Schnitzel branded t-shirt and paint powder filled hot dog balloons to use as ammunition.
A week leading up to the event, a huge inflatable hot dog will be placed at each location to pique the curiosity of trendfluencers who are sure to share the giant dog on social media. A social media takeover will invite everyone to join in on the fun, and we will live stream the event on IGTV and Facebook Live.
To continue the adventure, we created an event for couples and friend groups. In each of our spot markets, red phone booths will invite trendfluencers to an exclusive late-night pop-up party. The event will have live local music and a hot dog pop art wall, which guests can scan using the augmented reality feature on the Wiener Schnitzel landing page. When guests use their smartphones to scan the food art, they will see their hot dog assembled in front of them. From there, guests can order their dog or post using #BestInTheBun for half off.
If AR wasn't enough, a virtual reality hot dog game is sure to satisfy. During the peak months of hot dog consumption, we will launch a VR hot dog gaming tour. Trucks equipped with VR treadmills will travel to festivals and events within our spot markets. The game will address misconceptions by challenging players to collect quality hot dog ingredients. In the final week of the tour, the mobile games will meet at Comic-Con in San Diego. The game will be promoted on Thrillist and Facebook and live streamed on Twitch and IGTV, so users can see the hot dog in a fresh perspective. VR goggles or not.
For the 50th celebration of Earth Day, we will provide eco-friendly hot dog packaging at Wiener Schnitzel franchises, initiating our brand boost. This will highlight the brand's dedication to bettering our planet and grow brand affinity among trendfluencers.
This one's a little bit bigger than the ones we'll provide.
Wiener Schnitzel believes that helping others is the secret sauce to a happier life. Throughout the campaign, branded disaster relief trucks will provide aid to communities affected by natural disasters. Volunteers will hand out free hot dogs and relief kits, and people will have access to digital devices and Wi-Fi. Nearby, a pop-up tent with a movie projector will create an area for families to relax.
Whether trendfluencers are currently on an adventure or looking for a new one, out-of-home advertising gives us another opportunity to connect with them. The following brand-boosted executions will allow trendfluencers to engage with the best wherever they may roam.
Extra long hot dog benches will be placed in spot markets for trendfluencers to rest their buns and stay a while. This extra long bench will allow more people to sit together, and the design will spark conversation at the park and on social media.
To maximize our brand boost and share Wiener Schnitzel's story with trendfluencers, bus stops will have Wiener Schnitzel's iconic yellow roof, capturing the attention of passersby. At each stop, commuters will discover interactive billboards like this, which will feature games that increase awareness and raise positive perceptions on hot dogs and Wiener Schnitzel.
After waiting under one of our shaded stops, commuters will be picked up by a Wiener Schnitzel-inspired bus. Playful raps will show passengers craving a bite of the driver's hot dog. The interior will be decorated to look like a Wiener Schnitzel restaurant, and maps will show routes and the closest Wiener Schnitzel from a commuter stop.
For our final execution, we will travel back in time. John Gallardi promoted the grand opening of Der Wiener Schnitzel by shining a spotlight in the sky. Agency 424 will bring back this iconic spotlight, but with a modern twist.
Since trendfluencers are night owls, they are sure to see the W and share with their friends before heading out for a late night bite. After learning about the quality ingredients in the hot dog, this final execution will lead consumers to a place where the best is guaranteed.
To maximize our $25 million budget, we will measure key performance indicators every 4 months, beginning with product category perception and then add brand-related measurements in the final 4 months of the campaign.
Wiener Schnitzel asked us to change the negative sentiment surrounding hot dogs, and our campaign will accomplish this. To prove it, we'll re-measure online sentiment throughout the campaign. In addition to a sentiment analysis, our KPIs include sales, Trendfluencer network analysis, and digital metrics.
The Best in the Bun campaign will change the perception of a hot dog by highlighting the product in a fun, social, and interactive way. Agency 424 will bring brand values to the surface and show trendfluencers that the best qualities are often the ones that lie within.
They're the ones we must discover.
The qualities worth sharing.
And the moments worth celebrating.
The best experiences.
The best ingredients.
The best in the bun.